ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणं विना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दाय तपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महते वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनीं सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तककेशवः पाराशर्यवचः समोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पतैरहरः एपीयमानम् मुदा भूयात् भारत पंकजं कलिमल प्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपाप्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। ॐ श्रीकृष्ण परमात्मने नमः। अथ त्रयोदशाध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच verse number, read it 14. सर्वतः पाणिपादं तत् सर्वतोक्षिर सर्वशोक्षिशिरोमुखम् सर्वतः श्रुतिमल्लोके सर्वमावृत्य तिष्ठति विदितस्. There is something to be known, and you require a means of knowledge. Something to be known, and if the means of knowledge is there, and if there are other conditions which are not obstructing this, knowledge will take place. There is something to be known. Means of knowledge, eyes are there. Other conditions, sufficient light is there. It is not too far away. It's not too close. If it's so close, I know. Knowledge will take place. These are the essential conditions for knowledge to take place. Now, to know yourself. Do you know yourself? Do you know you exist? Only because I exist, everything else exists. If I exist. Do you know you exist? How do you know? Do you operate some means? Do you see yourself? Do you feel yourself? You are Swata Siddha, self-evident. It is called Swata Siddha. You don't need any other means of knowledge to validate your existence. You are Swata Siddha. Whereas this is Pramana Siddha. Means I need a means of knowledge to validate the existence of this product. Swata Siddha, Pramana Siddha. The Swata Siddha is called Atma. And the Pramana Siddha is called Anatma. Okay? Be familiar with these terms. They are not rocket technology. Once you know Atma Vidya, rocket technology is also like that you can. Knowing which everything is as well known. You may not know how to fly a rocket, but you know how rocket technology is. So Pramana Siddha, Swata Siddha. Another name, Atma, Anam. One more name, Drik, Drishya. Seer, seen. Drik, Drishya. In India, if you say seer, they won't understand. So you have to say seer. Seer, seen. Drik, Drishya. And what are the two words we got to use in this particular chapter? Kshetragya, Kshetra. Kshetra, Kshetragya. These are the two words we got to use. Now, when you see this, knowledge takes place. But when you know you exist, what prevents from having the correct knowledge? Yeah, one step before this. See, when I know something, my knowledge should be true to that something. This is a pen. I must know it as a pen. This is a fountain pen. I must know it as a fountain pen. This is a roller ball pen. I must know it as a roller ball pen. I can't say this is perhaps a fountain pen. Before opening, I can say this is a Bluetooth device. I must know it as a Bluetooth device. Just because it's called Bluetooth, it does not mean it has got teeth which are all blue in color. So it is called Vastu Tantram. Vastu Tantram means the knowledge must be true to the object. If it is not true to the object, it is slightly technical, Don't get, it's not difficult, but technical. You have to apply yourself a little more. That's a little more concentration. It's not impossible. When my guru got it, his guru told him, I got it, you can also get it. It's not a big deal. Just need a little focus. Little need a focus, a little study. Regular, not little study. Regular study. You can also get it. And you can give lectures also. Not a big deal. So knowledge of anything should be true to that object. Now, knowledge about yourself. How should it be? True to yourself. Now, how do you describe yourself? That's why, nobody asks you the question these days. If you go for an interview, say somebody says, who are you? They won't ask you this question. They will say, tell me something about yourself. Because suppose they ask me this question, who are you? And many of you, all of you have attended my sessions. They ask, who are you? Say, Aham Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. That fellow is finished for good. So they won't ask you, who are you? They'll say, tell me something about yourself. Now, what is about you? Look at this word very carefully. Okay? When I say something about yourself, It is something which describes you. Okay? My name is so and so. And your akara will tell them that you're a man or a, you don't have to say I'm a male. But when you're writing, you have to say gender male. When you're filling up a form, you'll have to fill gender male. And I was born on such and such a date. My father's name is so and so. My mother's name is so and so. Then I am a native of this place. This is my educational qualification. This is my academic qualification. These are my other qualifications. This is my professional experience. These are my hobbies. Okay? Then you will write. All the information above are true to the best of my knowledge. Are you bluffing what you're saying? Something everybody writes. All the information I've given above is true to the best of my knowledge. What can be disputed? Your experience can be disputed. Jokes apart, whatever you have stated there, okay, is about yourself, not you. When I say this, how do you feel? Say, yeah, what is this? Therefore, there is something to be known. Okay? There is a knower. Careful, okay? So I'm slowly trying to unfold. Slowly trying to do what my teacher told us to. How many years ago? There is something to be known. There is a knower. But correct knowledge is not taking place. Why? Because some of the conditions required for this knowledge are not adequate enough. I have to see this. Sufficient light is not there. I'm afraid to say light. Last week we spoke about light, patak it went off. Sufficient light is not there. Then I have to feel it and say, what does it look like? That means the means of knowledge, adequate means of knowledge are not available. Adequate means of knowledge. One other thing. How many planets are there? 9. And if you see our horoscope, according to our astrology, how many planets are there? Hey, we don't talk about Neptune, Pluto, Uranus at all. We don't talk about it. Just check. We don't talk about it. Because we talk about only those planets which are within the ken of my vision and understanding. If I need to put an Upanetra, a telescope is called an Upanetra. Netra ke Upanetra. Specs are called Upanetra. So suppose I have to put another device and look at it. What does it tell me? This means of knowledge is not adequate enough. 1, I do not know a subject because adequate means of knowledge is available. Means are not available with me. I do not know something because the means I have are not adequate enough. Hey, this is not play of English language, okay? This is some very meaningful thing. The means are inadequate. I don't have adequate means. The means I have are not adequate enough. समझने वाली बात. Something to be understood. So I use, what do I use to know myself? My sense organs. Eyes, ears, nose, hands, predominantly eyes. And what do I see? Okay. Put a small comma there. There are only 2 things here. Dvaihi padartha. There are only 2 things here. One is aham, I. Another is idam. One is atma. Everything else is anatma. One is Drik, everything else is Drishyam. Kshetragya, Kshetram. Kshetram, there is a Padartha. How do you know the Kshetram? How do you know a Padartha? How do you know a thing? How do you know this? It has a name, it has a form, it has a function. Name, form, function. Nama, Rupa, Kriya. I know this. This is the way I know things. Nama, Rupa, Kriya. How do you know yourself? Nama, Rupa, Kriya. Name, so and so. Rupa, function. Nama, Rupa, Kriya reveal what? Anatma. And what do you want to know? Atma. So the means are not adequate enough. But I want to know, is there a means available? Yes. That means is called Shastram. And Shastram is called a Pramana. It is called a Pramana because no other means of knowledge can negate this knowledge. See, my eyes tell me form and function and Nama Rupa Kriya. My ears do not dismiss that. Okay. Therefore, eyes are pramanam for seeing Nama Rupa. In the same way, there is another means of knowledge which is called pramana for knowing self. And what is that pramana? That pramana is called Shastram. Okay. You are with me so far? How is Shastram available to you? Shastram is available to you in the form of words. What kind of words? Known words or unknown words? Known words. Okay? I can't teach you, so I say, suppose I tell you, you are eternal. I don't know so many words, now I don't know eternal also. What is the meaning of eternal? We use it without knowing. You are of the nature of bliss. One more word I don't know. It doesn't work like that. Known words. And it is available in the Shastram. Shastram is in a book. Now suppose I read. Can I understand? Because not only are the words available, the words have various contextual meanings, and the appropriate context should be employed and revealed to you. And that is done by a person called Guru. How does Guru know? Guru has gone through the Shastras with the help of his Guru. How does that Guru know? With the help of that his Guru. And we trace the Guru to Dakshinamurti. Adi Guru, ultimate Guru. Ishvara. How does Ishvara reveal? Ishvara reveals the knowledge. How did a person come to know gravity? It was revealed to him. He observed a phenomena and he found the truth behind the phenomena. So the entity which revealed this knowledge is called Ishvara. We give the Ishvara a form, name, Dakshinamurti, call him Adi Guru, and it stands for a certain symbol, and in an unbroken tradition it has come to me. It is called a Pramana. To know myself, so I put my idam, aham idam, there are only two things. So to know myself, if I use my eyes and other such indriya, which are meant for knowing Anatma, my conclusion will be incomplete or perhaps defective. Because they are not, then the means are not adequate enough. So I must use appropriate means. That appropriates must be handled by somebody who knows how to handle the appropriate means and who has learnt it in a proper traditional manner. There is a method of communication. It is communicated. The meaning of the words are revealed to you. It is communicated. And there is an unbroken tradition. It is not some speculative tradition, it is an unbroken tradition, and you can question. This is not a matter of belief, this is a matter of knowledge. But you operate your belief so that you have the openness to come to know later, maybe a little later. You need to receive, understand, process it to know. So that openness, a certain openness is necessary. Shraddha is necessary. And there must be a phalam. And what is the phalam? If you know yourself, what is the phalam? What is the benefit? Hey, without benefit, I don't want to know anything. Let's be very clear. What is the phalam? You will go to Swargaloka. Yeah, some of you may be interested, but many of us are not interested. Because I would like to know, show me a brochure. They say, if there is a Swarga on earth, it is somewhere, it is here, it is here, it is here, and there some fellows play with guns and drove you away. So what happens if those fellows reach there also? There was a fellow who approached a person. He said, you convert my religion. And he says, no, my religion is good enough. No, you convert to my religion. And then he says, no, I don't. No, you have to convert. Okay, what benefit will I get if I convert? You will go to heaven. Okay, what if I don't convert? You will go to hell. So this person, the Hindu, he asked, will you come to hell? Why should I? I am so and so. I will not go to hell. Are you sure you will not go to hell? Yes. Thank God, I would prefer to go to hell. So when proselytizers are around, I would prefer to go to hell. Okay. So, said in jest. Ours allows you to question. Ours nahi. It is not ours, yours. The pramana should allow you to question. The pramana should have something logic about it. The phalam should also be something meaningful. You will go? Fine, I will go. Where will I go? After heaven. When will I go? After death. Hey, no guarantee here. Who will tell me whether I have gone there or not gone there? Suppose somebody comes and tells you I have been there and never come back. You will run, no? All of us will run. So it doesn't work like that. So I have to believe. I am willing to believe. It's a non-verifiable belief, but still within logic. Okay. But there is something new. Careful, we are not criticizing anybody. Vedanta is buddhi. So somebody say, you do see light here and knock out your buddhi. What if you knock out your buddhi? What will you be? Buddhihina, zombie. Kill your mind. I kill your mind. I will not know the difference between what you call coffee and tea. I won't know whether I like coffee more or tea more. A killing mind and all. Tell me where all this bunkum has come from. Sorry if I sound critical. Okay? So, I will go. After death, I should die, I should go. So, I go there. And they say, after you go there and live there eternally. What is the meaning of eternally? Forever. That means, if I go there today, It is not eternal because it was not there yesterday. It began only today. Ah, and it will come to an end. What begins has to come to an end. So up to going to going to heaven, I've got some kind of a logic. But beyond that, staying there eternally, logic mein fit nahi hota. And what is illogical is also within logic only. There you will have eternal supper with the Ishvara. You go all the way to eat. And even this eternal thing is a problem. Eternal supper means the supper will never end. You will keep eating throughout. One course you will not be able to finish. Does it make sense? So, it is not a matter of going anywhere. It is a matter of doing. The pramana comes and tells you, you have to know as you are. So, they use a technique and the teacher teaches you. And what is the technique? Okay. The teaching technique is called Adhyaropa Apavada. Okay. So the teaching technique is first introduce something, remove that thing. Introduce something, introduce another thing, remove the first thing. It's a very unique method of teaching. Adhyaropa Apavada. Adhyaropa Apavada. Okay. So what do you see? Hand. Hand is, do you see something else? Don't say you see my hair or something. See hand. Hand is seen in the medium of light. Now you're also seeing light. In between, are you seeing light? There is light there. It is seen in the medium of light. I remove my hand. You cannot see light, but you can insightfully understand light. Adhyaropa, I show you something. I withdraw apavada and insightfully make you see light. It is called Adhyaropa Apavada style of teaching. This is the method of teaching. Okay, so we come. Who are you? I am so and so. So and so is what? So and so is my name. Do you know your name? Yes, I know. So the name is an object of your knowledge and you are the knower. The Kshetrajna is different from the Kshetra. You are different from your name. It is only your name. I'm son of so and so. What is that? A relationship. You know the relationship. Therefore, you, the knower of the relationship, is different from that relationship. Come down, come down, come down. I am 5 foot, whatever. So and so age, this gender, this. I am this body, mind, sense complex. Do you know your body, mind, sense complex? Yes. So you are the subject and the body, mind, sense complex is the object. So subject, object. How is the object known? Nama, Rupa, Kriya. Name, form, function. Anything known will have name, form, function. And what will be the knower's nature? This is seen in the medium of light. What do you see? Fingers, phalanges, palm, back of the palm, fingernails, cuticles. What do you see in the light? You see my hand with attributes in the medium of light. Remove this. Does light has attributes? So the knower knows the object with attributes. That's the only way he can know the object. Hey, did that fellow come and see you? He says, I don't remember. What did he look like? What did he look like? A very difficult question to answer, no? Imagine you are in China and you say he had one chapai nose. Hey, everybody has chapai nose there, flat nose. So you'll have to say among all the flat noses, this fellow had a better, longer nose. He comes to look at you, did that fellow come here? Tirupati, he was one motai. Everybody in Tirupati is motai. So I'll have to give you some distinguishing features. They are called attributes. The moment I give an attribute, it's an object. What is the nature of the subject? That is what Krishna is telling. Let's go into that subject. This is how the context has to be built. It is not my creation. It is the creation of the parampara. The teachers create this context and then only try and teach. Thereafter, you will understand. Okay, now he says in verse number 15. Verse number 14 we saw Sarvata Panipadam. So he says all legs and for all hands and legs, Atma's legs and hands are everywhere. Right? How can that be? That means Atma as the knower knows every arm and leg anywhere in the Srishti. Anywhere in the Srishti, any head, any eyes, any mouth is known to Atma, is in awareness. Is in awareness. So that's what he introduced. Now he says, Sarvendriya Guna Bhasam, Sarvendriya Vivarjitam. Atma, it is, for example, there are a lot of people who say, this is theoretical knowledge. You have to sit on the seat of meditation and arrive at that. Hey, what is this arrive? Where will you arrive at? It is yourself. You have to sit on the seat of some people are specialized in all kind of these talks, marketing talks. You have to close your eyes and look at this form and you will arrive at yourself. I don't know what you will arrive at, but headache you will say definitely get. You have to arrive at it. There's a big self and there is a small self. I'll get into a hallucination looking for my big self. Where is the big self? Suppose I tell my wife there is a big self. She will say, one thing is sure, there's a nearest hospital, clip walk, I'll take you. There is no big self. There is only one, myself. I have taken my myself to be something else. I am trying to know what is the real self. What have I taken myself to be? BMS. Because I have taken myself to be BMS, what is the problem? Mortality, aging, disease, all kinds of psychological problems have belonged to whom? Aging belongs to whom? Body. Shape of nose belongs to whom? Body. Ability or disability belongs to whom? Body. Because for want of adequate means, I have taken a product to be me. I have taken Anatma to be Atma and I have attracted all the problems of Atma to Anatma. What do I have to do? Detach. I have to take it out of here and put it somewhere. One fellow was holding a heavy bag in his hand. My hands are paining, my hands are paining, my hands are paining. The Guru said, put that thing down, man, your hands will stop paining. I have taken what not me to be me, Anatma to be Atma, and I'm saying I'm mortal, I'm suffering, I'm ill. I have to see insightfully body's problem as body's problem. And the moment I see the body's problem, I am free from the problem of the body. You will see it carefully. So he said, how do you know the body and its problems? Sarvendriya Guna Bhasam. In fact, all your sense organs function only because of Atma. If Atma was not there, eyes will be there, but he will not see. Have you not seen people dead? Eyes are open, nothing is seen. If Atma is not there, eyes cannot see, ears cannot hear, Mouth will remain open. It can't swallow its own saliva. You can touch all you like, give a massage. It doesn't make a difference. So, Sarvendriya Gunabhasam, all the organs function through the body. Sarvendriya Gunabhasam, Sarvendriya Vivarjitam. The organs function because of Atma, but Atma by itself cannot be known by the sense organs or by operation of sense organs. Understood. Sense organs reveal the object, not the knower. Hey, try something. Try to look at your own eyes. Can you? You are in a reflecting mirror. Look at your own face. You need a reflecting mirror. A reflecting surface. A good reflecting surface. And you should know and you should use it. So there is a pramana, there is a guru, the guru's words are there, and how will you know whether it works or not? Okay, simple. There was a person who was a Janma Andha, the born with a visual impairment. So he went to several people, it didn't work. Finally, he found a ophthalmologic surgeon. That fellow said, I will put some implant and things like that, you will see properly. Fellow said, very good, sir. They went through this expensive surgery, all done. Now, when it is over, how do they test you? The room is in dark. Then they will say, slowly open your eyes. What do you see? All dark. Now, keep looking at the center. And what do you see now? I see a red. Okay. Now, there is one fellow who comes and says, sir, what is the guarantee that if I open my eyes, I will see? You open your eyes, man. But what is the guarantee? What will you tell that fellow? He will say, operate the pramana and see. What is the guarantee that if you operate this pramana, I will see myself true to myself? What is the guarantee? The only guarantee is look into this mirror, listen to the words of the teacher and apply Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. It's a thought process. Then your nature is revealed to you. It doesn't work because many of us are waiting for something to happen. Somebody told me, close your eyes, keep seeing, you will keep seeing angel, you will keep seeing this, you will hear bells. Somebody said, you do this, you will feel as though something is burning. What happened? The lamp fell and my dhoti started burning. You will have hallucinations. Nothing will happen to you. You are not a happening. Are you a happening? You are a human being. You are not some accidental happening. Something called buddhi. Apply your buddhi, logic. That's why they don't want Hindus, Why do they hate Hindus? Because we can blow holes in any indoctrination. Out of bhakti, I may keep quiet. Out of bhakti and out of respect for your belief, I keep quiet. I don't want to hurt you. But I can blow any of these bluffs to pieces. They will run for cover. That's why they want me dead. One Hindu alive is enough to blow their cover and call their bluff. Sorry if I sound harsh. That's why Hindus, they don't want. Sanatana Dharma, why don't they want? I can call you a bluff. Even many of our Vedic so-called speculative Vedic teachers don't want me. Quite simply because I can call them bluff. Something will rise in the back and go out of your head. What will go out of mosquito? Who's your buddhi? It's knowledge. So, it is revealed to you. What does he say? Sarvendriya guna bhasam, sarvendriya vivarjitam. asaktam sarva bhrinchaiva nirgunam gunabhoktrucha. Asaktam sarva bhrinchaiva. Ah, lovely. Sarva bhrik means in that which sustains everything. This is a pen. How can I rewrite this sentence? The pen exists. Okay? The pen is taken away. What is left? Pure existence. That is called Satyam, awareness, consciousness. Take one more example. You are awake now. I hope, yeah, all of you. Sometimes in a big class, 400 people, 6 o'clock in the morning, or 140 people are awake, restaurant, sitting and sleeping. So, you are awake. You are in a wakeful, awareful state. You are dreaming. In the dream, and you came out of the dream. Now, who comes and tells you I was dreaming? So, there is a knower. There is an awareness which knows that you are dreaming. So, I don't know. Yesterday, sir, there was an earthquake, sir. I didn't know anything at all. Who is it that comes and tells you, I didn't know anything? Where was this recorded? It was recorded in pure existence. This event was recorded in pure existence. So this is a pen. The pen exists. This is a pen. Remove the pen. What is existence? So I am available. I am exist, not available. I am existence. Okay. I support everything purely as existence. By being, I lend my existence to support everything. Careful, okay? Gold, jewelry. Gold says, Sarva brick. All brick means everything, including those bricks. Including those gold bricks, I sustain them. Entire srishti of gold is sustained by all ornaments, all the names and forms in gold are sustained by gold alone. Sarva brick. Yet nirgunam, meaning, yeah, sarva brick. Yeah. Asaktam, sorry, nirgunam comes later. Asaktam. While all the ornaments are dependent upon gold for its existence, all the ornaments are dependent upon gold, attached to gold for its existence. Gold by itself is not attached to any one of them for its existence. Okay? All my roles, all the roles I play, all my events, all my possessions are attached to me for their existence. But I by myself am not attached. If I am attached, I am identifying with the BMS. As Atma, I am not attached at all. Attached doesn't mean indifference. Attached doesn't mean I do not depend upon all these ornaments for my existence. Okay? So, what is that word there? Asaktam sarva brick. Though it supports everything, yet it stands apart. The sky covers everything, yet it stands apart. Sarva brick cha asaktam. Then nirgunam guna bhoktru cha. Lot of, in all the ornaments there are gunas. Guna means attributes. All ornaments. All ornaments have guna. What is worn here? It's called earring. What is worn here is called nose ring. Sometimes the nose ring is so big that you can put your head, yet it's called only a nose ring. Okay. What you wear in your neck is called a necklace. The same style worn around your wrist is called a wristband or what? Bracelet. When you wear it on the neck, you don't call it a bracelet. You say, yeah, I had a bracelet, I'm now converted into a necklace. So each of them have attributes. Okay, they are guna bhogtra, full of attributes. Gold by itself does have an attribute compared to ornament. Don't say gold has that value, chemical value, this value, that value. Gold by itself does it have an attribute? So sarva bhogtra. This verse also tells you something very important. Gold by itself cannot manifest itself. It needs a medium for manifesting itself. Gold by itself, I cannot relate to the existence of gold. It has to assume a form. It has to be a bar, a jewel, or something like that. So Atma by itself cannot manifest. It manifests itself through my body. Manifesting through the body, the knower has mistaken the body to be Atma for want of adequate means of knowledge and for the means of knowledge not being adequate enough. Okay, so now the teacher is describing the nature of the attributeless Atma by using what? By using words. And what technique? Huh? The technique of introduce something and withdrawing. Adhyaropa apavada technique. So you know my body. Are you able to see your body? Yes. Who knows the body? I know the body. What is the nature of I? No, 5 foot. No, no, no. If you know this is the nature, then it is the body, not you. So remove the body, insightfully know the Atma. So from verse number 13 to verse number 19, Krishna is revealing the nature of Atma. Calls for a little, and then we are in chapter 13, advanced students. So he has revealed in various points, now he is revealing differently. Now let's go to the next verse. Bahir antascha bhutanam acharam charameva cha सूक्ष्मत्वात् तद्विज्ञेयम् दूरस्थं चान्तिके च तत् bahir antascha bhutanam. He is inside and outside of all bhutas. Where is light? It is between. This is seen in the medium of light. Okay, if you flash a light through it, you can even see inside. So it is inside and outside of all bhutas. You take an ornament. Gold is inside, outside of all the bhutas. Space is inside me, outside me. How do you know space is there? Lot of space here. So space is inside me, outside me. So bahir antasya bhutanam. So Atma is inside and also outside. Okay, we have to be really careful here because inside I'm able to understand, outside how. So we have to go to 5 properties. What are the 5 properties? Atma is not the product. Okay, it's not a product. It is not a property. Okay, of the body. Okay, it outlives the body. It extends beyond the body. Same thing, light. Light extends beyond this. It illumines the body, but it extends beyond the body. Even after the body ceases to be, Atma continues. Even after the hand is withdrawn, light continues. But to know light, it manifests itself through a medium. The body cannot be, the Atma cannot be related to minus the body, therefore you need the body. Antascha bahischa sarva bhutanam acharam charameva cha. It is moving, yet it is not moving. Ornaments are moving, gold by itself does not move. Ornaments are moving. Ornaments get destroyed, made, remade in gold. Gold by itself does not move anywhere. Again, this moving is only an illusion of moving. Okay, you are traveling by train. Vande Bharat. Okay, from Chennai to Bangalore. Okay, you are one of those AC coaches, nothing is. You have a nice nap, you woke up. Then you say, Bangalore aa gaya kya? Bangalore vanda cha? Bangalore yetti acha? Some people speak this language also. Bangalore yetti acha? Bangalore vanda cha? Bangalore aa gaya kya? Hey, Bangalore aise kaise ki? Has Bangalore come to you or you have gone to Bangalore? Then you land in Bangalore. Ah, I have. Bangalore has come. Bangalore has come to you or you have gone to Bangalore? Does the sun rise and set? They say Uttarayana. Does the sun move towards the north? So Charam, Acharam, there is as though a moment while remaining immovable. All my roles have problems. I am moving in the roles. I am running in the roles. But as an actor, there is a distance between me and the role. All the agitations happen in the role. Nothing happens to me. A real example when you're acting. Okay. So why does then, if it is like this, is it easy to know? No, it is not easy to know because Sukshmatvat Vigyeyam Durastam. Okay. Yeah, Durastam Antike. Yeah, that should come first, then we will come. Sukshmatvat. It is near yet far. ये क्या हुआ? It is near yet far. Okay. For an agyani, where is heaven? Where is Bhagavan? Vaikuntham. And where is Vaikuntham? Far away. For a person who is emotionally be able to bhakta, for an agyani, heaven is far. For a jnani, hey, everything is here. Ishvara is all around me. For the ornament which does not know, gold is far away. For the ornament which knows, hey, I am gold man. So for the agyani, it is far. Vaikuntha is far. But for the one who knows, Vaikuntha is with me, or I am in Vaikuntha right now. God is nowhere. Put a dash after no. God is now here. It is insightfully known. And it is Sukshmatvat. Sukshmatvat means it is subtle. Being subtle, it is difficult to comprehend it as an object. Understand, it is not impossible to know. It is difficult to objectify it. It is difficult to comprehend Atma as an object. These are subtle sections. Let's continue our study the coming weeks. Swasti prajabhya paripalayantam न्यायेन मार्गेण महिं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनीं देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भया सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय हो। बोलिए स्वामी दयानंद महाराज की जय हो। बोले शंकर भोलेनाथ तुम्हारी जय हो। जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण, जय श्री हनुमान।
जय श्री
Thank you very much.
Thank
you, uncle.
Thank you so much.